Now you've heard of the Tower of Babel. And this will be a lesson of today. Prophecy for today. Now, if it's not written in the Bible, most people cannot believe it. But this is the Tower of Babel today. Now, the government lied to everybody. They said they're putting up something to go into space. They spent billions of dollars not to go into space. They built Satan a sanctuary in the temple of God. Now, there's not going to be a temple of God on earth. God put the dome of the rock where the temple was, and He don't dwell in temples made with hands. And so Satan has got this built for him. He always wanted to go back into heaven. He couldn't get into heaven because Michael and his angels kicked him out. But through mankind, he done just like he did when he was with Judah in Judah. He entered Judah and betrayed Jesus Christ. And now we're being betrayed, and he's entering these men watching the space station.
Man spent $150 billion to build a throne for Satan in the heavens, and now they are broke.
Now when you stop and think about it, this is coming to pass in these last days. Times are closer than you think. You think, oh, there's going to be a man of sin appear. There ain't going to be no Antichrist man appear. He's transformed into an angel of light. You must understand Satan. He can get in Obama. He can get in Putin or Russia. He can get in the Pope. Anybody he wants to get in, he gets in them. He gets in this men. There's 15 nations up here watching the world right now. You know why they don't help Syria now? They're killing thousands of people. Because Russia likes Syria. So then America's up there and they cooperate with Russia now. This is these heads that you read about in the book of Revelation. These 10 kings and so forth. They get together, and these powerful nations are joined together with the weak nations by clay, just like Daniel seen. It's the clay. We're in the clay time now. There's a diversity of nations. And the iron nations, like America rules Mexico. Russia moves all the little satellite nations around it. And so the nuclear people, they control the world. And this shows how they find everything. There's nothing moves on earth that they don't see. These people see everything that's going on. They got computer after computer up there. They've got everything that they need to see what goes on the earth. This is how they find Bin Laden. This is how the drone finds their targets. And these people sit up there and spy on the earth. It has nothing to do with outer space. They're not going anywhere on this. They couldn't go back to the moon. God wouldn't let them. Because, see, they've left the bounds of their habitation. And they have taken Satan, the Bible worshippers has taken Satan out into the temple of God. Heaven is my throne. Earth is my footstool.
This station is the size of a football field. 15 nations came together in peace to build this Tower of Babel.
Now Satan said, I will ascend into heaven. I will be like the Most High God. And this is what he is now. He's sitting up in the heavens, ruling the earth. This is the most outstanding prophecy that you'll have in these days. Only sons of God can get things like this from the Holy Ghost. Because people today don't depend on the Holy Ghost, they depend on the Bible. And what did they do? They spent billions of dollars to build Satan a church in God's temple. Now he's in God's temple. Now you can say anything you want to say about this. You say, you have gone crazy, Harlan. You've gone plumb nuts. This is the truth. Satan is right now. No matter if you're sleeping or you're awake, going to work, he's watching you. He watches the world. I was in Brazil and I seen a big devil sitting up over the city. This is the way they like to control. He likes to sit above the clouds. He said, I'll ascend above the clouds. I'll be as the Most High God. Now he's up there watching over the earth just like God's supposed to be done. But Satan now is the God of the world. And it said he'll be revealed in his time. Now it's time. Satan had a deal with God. He had so much time to take over the earth. And he's taken over the earth. He's destroyed the church. There's no Holy Ghost churches. All there are today is Catholics and Baptists and Pentecostals and Protestant churches. So you see Satan now ascended into heaven, sitting up in the clouds, above the clouds, ruling the earth in his sanctuary. And this is the way that he does. And in his time. See, when Jesus come to get them devils, they said, have you come to destroy us before our time? That was 2,000 years ago. Now he's had 2,000 years to fix this world the way he wants it.
It has more living space in it than a 5-bedroom house. It has a gymnasium, 2 bathrooms, and a 360-degree bay window. It's made to live in.
Satan is controlling the earth from the heavens. He's like God. He's the God of this world. And it said there'll be a great falling away. There's been a great falling away. The man of sin will be revealed. Right here's where he's at. He's being revealed. And it said that he will sit in the temple of God as he is God. He's sitting in the temple of God like he is God. This is his home up here. He can get in them people anytime he wants to and go up there and rule his world. And he can send messages to his angels on earth, and they will control anything he tells them to. Satan has the most powerful kingdom. People don't understand it. This is the man that's going to destroy the world. Now, it won't be long. God's hitting things harder than he used to. You see the hurricane that hit New York and them. That never been hit like that. He's not warning people no more. He's destroying things. And God's going to be destroying. There's going to be droughts. There's going to be earthquakes. There's going to be troubles in the world. Because he will not allow Satan to rule. Now listen, you Holy Ghost people. There's only a few of us. And God is sealing us up. And you're about the only ones that will believe this. So believe this. Satan is watching you right now from the heavens. He's moved back into the heavens. He's laughing. See, he said, I will ascend above the clouds. I'll be like the Most High God. And when you see Satan sitting in the temple of God as he is God, then you better get your hat. Because it's getting time for Jesus to come back. And he's sealing up his people. So be sealed up by the Holy Ghost. The only way out of this is by the Holy Ghost. Not reading the Bible. Bible worshipers can never get nothing like this. Because they're bound by Satan in a book. But I'm a son of God, and the Holy Ghost talks to me.
Man made this temple for Satan. But God does not dwell in temples made with man's hands. Satan does.
I like that. Satan will dwell in temples made with hands. But God don't do it. This is his heaven. This is his temple. And he has the Ark of the Covenant in his temple. This man of sin now is revealed. This is the way he works. He controls things in his mind and by his spirit. Now listen real close. Time now is at the end of time. He said he'll be revealed in his time. Now a lot of people don't know that Satan and God work together. God let Satan rule the earth and be part of the earth to see if people loved the flesh more than they loved the spirit. And so it's been proven that man loves the flesh more than he loves the spirit. So Satan in the flesh of man, which is the sin, the man of sin is revealed. All right? This is the man of sin. The flesh is the man of sin. Now they built Satan a house. Can you imagine Bible worship? I kept telling them Bible worshipers. I said, Satan is using you. You built Satan a house. They got nothing to do with outer space. The government lied to all of us. Spent $150 billion. It's got 52 computers in it. They watch the world all the time. And we're under the power of Satan right now. He's in the heavens watching you right now. And he sees the whole world. He's 230 miles up in the air. So he's watching over you. And he's got so much money and everything right. That's what they built it for. They never intended to go to Mars. They never intended to go back to the moon. They could have went to the moon easy. They built Satan a house. They built him a house. Man of sin is built the Satan, their God, a house. Now he sits in the temple of God as he is God. You better get your hat because time is running out.